Hey guys, it's Wednesday, April 10th. It's the start of my next vlog video. You'll be seeing me periodically doing shit throughout the day. Today is my, what do I usually call it? Cleansing day. Yeah, that's what I call it. I do it to get rid of excess weight, and I will also be doing my father's dialysis treatment. You may see a little bit of that, but only time will tell. It's currently about 10 in the morning, and unlike my last video, this one will actually be edited by my computer, so it will actually look somewhat decent. Alright, well, it's 10 in the morning, so let's go ahead and get started. Come on, follow me throughout my day. Okay, so what I have to do every other morning is, this is the dialysis machine, and this is the center computer of it. I have to check the chloramine levels in it to make sure it is safe for my father to use. Fortunately, to do that is really very simple. Hold on. Now, a warning, you're going to hear some beeping in this section. And it'll take a little bit for it to actually do it. Come on. I want to wait here all day, machine. Come on. Don't be shy. There we go. See, it dispenses a small amount of dialysate into this little cup here. The rest of it I dispense into the much larger cup. Now tell me to replace the line and push the button. Now it'll want me to check to see if the level's passed or not. So I test it with one of these strips. I take it, sorry. I take it and mix it around inside of this for about a minute. And it usually has to be a minute. The dialysate in the cup will react with the testing strip at the very end of this. Okay, that's long enough. I'm going to take the test strip and fold it over. Now I can see what color the test strip is. And as you can see, the test strip is in between these two parts. So that means it's passed. Hooray for me. It passed. So hit the go button. And now this batch is ready to be used. The other button I pressed will ensure that this dialysate that's at the bottom of this machine will be nice and hot for when the time comes for my father to use it. Oh. Alright, since we finished that part, let's move on to something else. Okay, so since it's part of my cleansing day, I have to weigh myself before I take my medication, and then weigh myself at the end of the day once my medication has run its course, and I can find out how much weight I've lost. So I'm sitting here in my bathroom, I don't have my shoes on, or anything in my pockets other than the camera that I'm holding, so let's find out, shall we? Says I weigh 92.1 kilograms. All right then. Well, now after I've weighed myself, I had to take my medication. This medication eliminates the excess water weight that I may or may not have built up throughout the night. I didn't want to be seen taking it on camera because I know YouTube has a problem with drugs and whatnot, even if it's prescription-based shit. But anyway, this medication is what was given to me in the hospital. It's what got rid of all of my swelling that was in my legs. And it will basically just force me to periodically go to the bathroom throughout the day. It's one of the reasons I call this a cleansing day. It's because of this medication, I will not be able to drive heavy machinery like my car. I won't be able to go long distances anywhere. Excuse me. And I sort of run the risk of dehydrating myself. And as a pre-diabetic, I might also end up having a diabetic attack, which is why I have to have the stuff needed for treatment on me at all times. Now, I took these pills at 11:14 a.m. and these pills will last roughly 6 hours. So 12, 1, 2. So that means this should be done around 5:15. We'll just make it 5:30 to be precise. So at 5:30, when this rings, I'm going to go and weigh myself again and see if my weight from earlier on the video is any different from the weight now. Anyway, my father is currently in the shower and he's supposedly going to go to the store after this. So while he's doing that, I'm going to finish setting up this dialysis machine for him to do his treatment later this afternoon. Which unfortunately for me will take a little while because I have to do some maintenance on it first, some cleaning, and then set everything up. That was a good one. So anyway, you probably won't see any of that. You'll probably just see the finished product when I'm done. But, it's... Wait. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So, I'll see you guys shortly. Well, I'm back again. This is another entry for the daily log for Wednesday, April 10th. My father has decided to disregard all the shit that he said he was going to do earlier. He's not going to go to the store. He's not going to eat anything. He's not going to take any of his medications. Instead, he just wants to do this. Because he believes doing this will make him feel magically better. Which means I, during my cleansing day, now have to drop everything that I'm doing and do this. It's not that I actually mind. My cleansing day actually hasn't fully begun yet, mostly because my medication hasn't kicked in. You see, I came up with the concept of the cleansing day because I have fluid that builds up in my body, specifically around my heart area, and I have to get rid of it, or else the cough that you hear gets progressively worse and worse. In order to do that, I have to take certain medications. Pardon me. The problem with these medications is I could become severely dehydrated while I take them, which is why I don't go out in public. I don't do anything in public I would never have these with me at a convention, ever, because they're prescription only. It's actually not as bad as it sounds. The coughing is my body recognizing that it has fluid in it and it's trying to expel it. One of the few ways that knows how, by either getting me to cough it out or to go to the bathroom. And no, I will not show you any video of me in the actual bathroom, so don't worry about any of that crap. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to be in here watching this machine for the next 20 or so minutes while it's priming. So that way I can take these lines and hook them up to my father in order to perform his dialysis treatments. Now, of course, I won't put his dialysis treatment on actual camera, mostly because my father doesn't like being filmed or photographed or talked about in any way, because he's a shut-in. He hides inside this house, keeps the blinds closed at all times. But I'm not talking about him in this daily log entry. This may all seem to be a little bit simple, a little bit complicated, but I actually had to go through maybe like 4 months just to earn my certification, just to have the right to touch this machine, let alone operate it. It is noon. Well, in my next entry, he will probably be on the machine and I will be in a different section of the house, listening to him whine about being on the machine. So, yeah, you guys will just have to wait until then. Please note, it is noon and I have not had any lunch yet, so maybe we'll go do that now. Maybe I will leave here and get lunch, since he's too preoccupied being a shut-in to do anything else. I'm going to leave this house to go get lunch. God, it's warm out here. Anyway, we are in the car while my father hides in the house and pretends he's a convict. That's what I want to say. He's acting like a convict. Sorry about the lighting, but I am shooting inside of a vehicle. Trying to make sure I know where the hell I'm going and I don't hit anybody or anybody hits me.
Sorry if this part's boring, but vlogs were not meant to be exciting. At least not to my knowledge. To my knowledge, they're not meant to be exciting. Where are they? There they are. In fact, I think I'll start recording again once I actually get there. This is my next update from my log. The last one was around lunch, and it is currently 9:30 in the evening. I'm exhausted. I'm an EMT, and shortly after lunch, we got a call where we almost had to go to, God, where was it? We had gotten a big call up to near Mechanicsville. A big fucking Greyhound bus had flipped itself. And I don't mean on the side, I mean flipped. So many people got hurt. There was so much chaos and so much I spent a good majority of my day transporting victims either to the hospitals via ambulance or by chopper. I got to ride in a chopper 3 times today. Sorry. Needless to say, I'm completely exhausted. It's not the dealing with the people. It's the fucking paperwork. Mountains and mountains and mountains of paperwork for each person. Insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, people who didn't have health insurance, people who were trying to leave the hospitals because they were illegals and shit. It's just... I finally get home. I've been working since maybe like 11 this morning. No food. The fridge is empty. I haven't gone grocery shopping. The only food that's left here is peanut butter sandwiches, which I just had. And some leftover shit from Walmart's deli. My father has supposedly left to go grocery shopping, which I find it kind of amusing because he doesn't leave the house for anything. But I am completely physically and mentally exhausted. I am so exhausted that my boss actually came up to me and told me that I have the next 2 days off, which is something he's never done before. Because that man will not give you time off unless you're having surgery, which I've already done, or there's death in the family. Anyway. I'm just waiting for him to come back so I could be forced into physical labor again to put everything away. I'm going to edit this video together, and then I'm probably going to take a sleeping pill and pass out. God, I hate my heart. Anyway, I'm going to pass out. You will probably see this video tonight or possibly tomorrow. I don't personally care at this point. I'm just so exhausted. I just don't care. If I could put my head down right here and sleep, I would. Well, that's it for the daily log entry number 2. I don't know when I'll just start to do entry 3 tomorrow. Hell, I might just do a video of me lying in bed all day. But Friday, we're going to have something interesting, because Friday, I'm supposedly going to have the house to myself. So I'm going to throw on Reboot Virgil and just show him off to you guys. Ugh. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, sleep well.